All right, we're back with the Malzberg panel, John Gizzi and C. Edmund Wright. And guys, what's going on with Boko Haram? The latest today, of course, another village in Nigeria with about 150 people dead, more kidnappings, and they're claiming credit. And now we have not only sent FBI agents there to, I guess, treat this as a criminal act or try to track them down. I don't know why the FBI's there. I don't know why we would announce the FBI's going there. But also now some military people, no special ops reportedly. France has sent some people over there. John, what's the likelihood of us one day we'll wake up and we'll learn, hopefully after the fact, that our Navy SEALs rescued a good number of those girls?
Well, I don't know. I mean, here in official Washington, people are wondering if this is the tragedy that it is, and it certainly looks that way. This is a story that's been raging in print and electronic media for a week now, certainly several days. Why is Secretary of State Kerry just now having a conversation about this with the Nigerian leadership, and then, as you say, announcing to the world that we'll have FBI agents and troops there? Now, as for the possibility of a rescue soon, I'm not sure. Remember, we have used small deployment of troops in other areas, such as looking for the warlord Kono, and nothing has come of it. It certainly heartens a lot of our allies in Africa and a lot of the legitimate governments there. But again, as for results, we have to wait and see.
You know, Edmund, it's funny, not funny, but interesting. Our friend Noah Rothman from Mediaite wrote a column today talking about how, or asking the question, why did it take kidnapping girls to wake up the media to Boko Haram, not just burning boys alive? Because on February 25th, between 40 and 59 children were killed. Early that morning, they attacked a boarding school, shot many of the children aged 11 to 18 while they slept. Some of the students were gunned down as they attempted to flee. Others had their throats slit. Some were burned alive. They locked the doors and they set the place on fire, and all of the victims were boys. Now, I'm not trying to make this a boys versus girls thing, but it is interesting that something like that didn't wake up the media and the United States, quite frankly, and the rest of the world to just who this terrorist group is.
Well, there's a lot there, Steve. First, again, we've heard from the religion of peace once again on the world stage. Second thing I would say is keep in mind, this was an administration that took about a week to figure out what had gone on at Fort Hood back in 2009. I remember General Casey and Barack Obama walking around Fort Hood, not passing judgment as fast as they could, acting like clueless parents at a no-score league Little League game didn't know what the score was when everybody knew it was a jihadist attack. So the fact that we're a little bit late to the game is not a surprise here. Perhaps John Gizzi, I know he's got good friends, Hal Lindsey and Chuck Missler, could probably talk a little bit more about this subject as well.
They certainly could, because this is an area that they've spoken about, both have written about extensively. What I will point out is that we are finding out throughout Africa, which is going to be a pivotal point in the world economy in the next decade. That's inarguable. They still have to deal with terrorists, with warlords, with people who kidnap and turn young people into child soldiers. That's as severe a problem as any killing out there. And these are things that if the United States is going to help in, I don't see what announcing it publicly and doing so belatedly does to help.
No, I agree, especially announcing what the Navy SEALs and Special Forces will or will not do. But John's absolutely right about the underlying situation in Africa, and yet there's natural resources there and other things going on. It will indeed be a major player in the world economy, in the years to come. My wife has a nonprofit in Uganda that she started and runs, and my kids have spent a lot of time over there, speak a little Swahili, so we're pretty grounded as to what's going on over there.
All right, let's quickly, we have 2 minutes left. Let me start with you, Edmund. This Monica Lewinsky resurgence, frankly, I'm kind of shocked. and surprised the way, for instance, CNN has been covering it, kind of bringing guests on to support Monica Lewinsky, feel sorry for Monica Lewinsky. I'm really shocked, and it's gotten a lot of attention in all the media the past couple of days. Any effect on Hillary?
Well, I think the desired effect is the Hillary organization wanted to get this out, get it past us. Let's relitigate this now in our minds so that when she becomes officially a candidate, at that point it'll be old news. I mean, I think that was their plan.
Do you believe? Do you buy into Lynn Cheney's theory that somehow the Clintons signed off on this or something?
I think it's a plausible theory, and I think they probably encouraged it. Obviously, Monica Lewinsky and her publisher want to make money on the book, so that's their main motivation.
All right, let's finish up. John, 30 seconds, my friend.
30 seconds. All right. I talked to 2 foreign correspondents, one from Germany, one from France, and they noted the way that U.S. politics has just taken a back seat in the last week to the developments in Ukraine. Now, this is a time for someone, whatever his or her motives, to inject something political and something a little off the beaten track when all are focused on Ukraine. One could argue that the Lewinsky story may just catch people's eyes coming at this one particular time, and some editor smelled a story.
Off Benghazi, too.
All right, John Gizzi, see Edmund Wright. Love you both. Got to go, though, on the Malzberg panel. We're out of time. We are coming back, though. Joe Bastardi joins us.